You're such an asshole.
You pay me, I curse and berate at you. That's how it works at assholeconsulting.com, the only purveyor of truth in the entire world. I don't think I'd do good in China. The China and Asian countries all are about like face and lying and graft, and you say, oh, well, that's pretty sad. No, look, I used to be many years ago, I used to be what was called a sovereign risk analyst, and I covered Asia. And the amount of graft and deceit and lying, this is why China will never debunk the United States dollar as the world's reserve currency. It's just too horrendously corrupt. Well, that's what you get. You guys all just like believe in communism. It's just like, what? Fuck 3,000 years of Confucianism and wisdom and this guy called Marx, this fucking spoiled little brat preppy suburb guy from fucking Germany who lived off of his buddy Engels' dad's, not even Engels, he lived off of Engels' dad's money. He came up with some theories, and this dipshit called Lenin came up with it. Let's do that too for a billion population of the world. And oh shit, what the fuck happened? Great bleep backwards and all that other crap. All right. Young man writes, hi Cappy, please keep me anonymous. Please keep my pay and role as anonymous as possible. I wish for this to be a video response. Outstanding. He tells me up front, not, here's my life story. And then, oh, by the way, don't mention any of the fucking shit I told you above. This guy did it right. I've recently discovered a YouTube channel and services. I wish I had heard your sage advice when I was 18. I'm currently working at a big bank somewhere in Australia in a shitty role at a shitty division on a shitty product. Is that anonymous enough for you? He's basically just this call rep dude who works in a place. Previously, I was an overstressed and overworked history high school teacher. I was bringing work home, dealing with students who did not care about the work. Most of my teaching days was spent doing crowd controlling students than actual teaching. I enjoy my current role in the place, as it is not stressful work, and like my current manager and team. Well, that's nice. I'm doing well, consistently meeting my requirements. Don't send me acronyms, guys. I don't know what the fuck it is, let alone in a fork of my DPQs and my ACDs. It's like, oh, your actuarial cock dispensers? Yeah, you gotta meet those fucking things. Oh, shit. Also, it allows me to pursue my interests outside of work, such as self-study. I did take a pay cut moving careers. I'm currently making... Oh, you fucking Aussies! What's a fucking fortnight? He's making $1,500 a fortnight. What's a goddamn? Is that 2 weeks? Fortnight, goddamn. Fucking Australians. And you guys probably do your rents by that, too. At least 2 weeks after they... Okay, so 1,500... Australians, that's roughly, that's 3,000 a year times 12 is 36,000 Australian dollars plus change, maybe more like 38. Okay, so you're making 38 Australian, which is $3.95 American. I'm just kidding. It's you're making enough. You're making enough. All right. I've been working in this place for over a year now. Recently, I've been fortunate enough to start a training program for the other department in the place while performing my current duties as a current job person. This is a rare opportunity as only 3 people, including myself, have been chosen to undergo training. However, the training with this new place is still in its infancy, and we are the first group to trial this program, and there is no set curriculum. The training is largely dependent on how busy my current job is during the day. Generally, my current job is very busy, and we miss out on training. As a side note, I've missed out on training for 3 consecutive weeks now. It sounds like management is just plain fucking up. Furthermore, it's not guaranteed that we will join this new team, and there is no timeline for us joining the team. However, according to the manager, according to my boss, if we provide value, they will definitely, maybe, potentially, in case of emergency, break glass, consider us under the worst circumstances. He didn't say that. He just said, if we provide value, they will definitely consider us. Do you like penis? What do you guys call penis down in Australia? As a result, I have been self-studying Excel using YouTube, as this is a vital tool to have on the table. Well, that's good. That's good right there, because Excel, that's just like basic standard. You got to learn how to use Excel. Excel's a pretty good tool to have. It's not like, oh my God, people are going to hire you because you know how to use Excel. I don't mind staying in my current role and waiting for training, as the future place training will provide me with relevant Excel skills and valuable skills I can use on my resume to get a better role in the future. No, dude, okay, look, I'm going to level you with you right now. If you think learning Excel is what's going to get you opportunities, you are like the standard black girls in the United States of America. Like, I learned Microsoft Word. Well, good for fucking you. That's basic bitch shit. Okay? That is not going to open up doors. You need to learn genuine programming skills. You should know Office. You should know PowerPoint, Excel, and Word. Access, I've never really needed it. Maybe it'll help. But that's just like run-of-the-mill. You should know that graduating from high school. Alright? So don't think like, well, I learned Excel. That'll open up doors for me. No, it won't. It really won't. You gotta learn other shit that's in demand and specialize in a particular industry or field. Furthermore, this role is a more senior role and will pay more, around $60,000 a year. All right, and will get me off the phones. However, again, it is not certain that I will be working in this department. My dilemma is that I am planning to marry my girlfriend of 3 years in 2019. Why? Why 2019? What could you maybe? What does it matter if you're married or not? What does this have to do with anything? We'll get married. It doesn't matter. She is currently a nurse who will be studying medicine in 2019 to become a doctor for 4 years. Hence, she will be doing less shifts when she studies medicine. As a result, when we get married, we will be dependent upon my income. My question is that, should I stay in my current role where the income is low but provides me with training in a department that I wish to get into, however is not certain, or should I move around the company and find a better paying role where I can support myself and my future wife when she studies medicine? How much more do I have of this? Also, I feel since I have been in the job for over a year, it is a must to move up slowly up the ranks and find a better... Also, I feel like since I have been in the job for over a year, is it a must to move up slowly up the ranks and find a better role? Do we think I'm being impatient? We're both minimalists. We have an option to live with our parents' house rent-free. Do that, dude. Just fucking do that. If I hate to hurt your feelings. If your world, your current weight, your current fight weight is, I learned Excel, yeah, you're going to need some fucking help. You need to live at home and save up as much fucking money as possible. Also, she plans to continue to work as a nurse. Good. And she will pick up a 1 or 2 shifts a week to help out. And we plan to have a baby after she finishes her medicine course. Oh, that makes complete sense. You cannot practice medicine and fuck yourself over by having a kid. No, that's fucking stupid as fuck. How about she work a couple years, get some fucking experience, make some fucking money, pay off your fucking debts, and then maybe have a kid? Honest to God, what, really? Really? I mean, look, I am a genius. I am. But it's one of those things like you're watching the light turn green. I don't know if they have green lights in Australia, but here in the United States, they're green. And there's that fucking cunt in her goddamn SUV texting or fucking twiddling her twat, waiting for her to go. That's the level of intellect. Really? She's gonna bust her ass off, become a fucking doctor, and then, oh, I'm gonna spit out a kid. Does that sound dumb to you? Do you see a problem with that? And if you don't, listen to me very carefully. Don't fucking have kids. You're too stupid to have kids. That's dumber than fuck. I got my pilot's license. It's always been my dream to become a pilot, and I'm gonna have a kid and fuck it all away. What the fuck is she going to college for then? Your wife fiance, whatever the fuck it's going to be, is going to work to compensate you at least of all, or she's going to spit out the kid and you're going to stay home and raise it. That's about the only quick way turnover is she's the money maker with you. Like, I might make Excel money. So the only way I can see that actually working is she works as a doctor the 9 months she's pregnant. She spits out the kid. You're the house husband. And that was going to be the way it was going to be anyway because you don't have that many skills. You're the house, and that's good. This is a good thing. This is good. I'm not besmirching you. This is a great thing because kids need a fucking parent at home. So the only way this would work is she spits out the kid, she has 2 to 3 weeks recovery time, and then that fucking cunt gets her ass back into the working force because she pissed away all that time investing into this career, and you get to raise the kid, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But honest to God, don't tell me she's staying home and raising the kid. Don't tell me that bullshit because it's like, then what the fuck was school for? Because if that's the case, have the kid now and live in poverty for the rest of your life without the student loan debt, the student debt. All right. We plan to continue to respect one as we plan to have a baby, but she will only be in her early 30s when she finishes, and I'll be in my mid 30s. Well, that if she wanted to have kids, she should have done it earlier. That's the only way this is going to work out. She has the kid immediately, and you're taking care of it. She gets her ass back to being a fucking doctor. I do want to further study in accounting in the future. However, nothing is set in stone yet. I am debt-free other than $30,000 student loans. Then you're not debt. I'm disease and I'm STD free except for herpes. I got this raging cake of herpes, but otherwise I'm STD free. No, you're not debt free. Unlike America, the student loan repayments are paid from our taxes each year. Once I have income above, so they're garnished. Oh well, that makes it different then. However, I do not qualify as an income still below the threshold. Oh my God! I thought you Australians were fucking men back in World War II, and you were. If you woke up to my position, what would you do? Here's what I would do. Let's go back to your original question. Should I stay in my current role where the income is low but provides me with training, or should I move around the bank and find a better pay? I think you should do both. You should hold out for the training. But here's the question. Are they mutually exclusive? Like if you start applying for other positions within the bank, is that going to preclude you from this training? And here's the other thing. I wouldn't believe these cocksucking motherfucking baby boomer piece of shit employers, your bosses saying, well, we have an idea. We got this theory. No, it's prototype. It's all new. No, fuck that bullshit. You don't bank on that for fucking shit. You start applying for other jobs within the company as long as it doesn't preclude you from this one. But honestly, if I had to rank this like in terms of priority, they've been dicking you around for this long. No, that job isn't there. No, you go find jobs that already exist. All right? If there's an opportunity that comes up within your employer, and it pays more, you go and apply. I wouldn't hold out for this bullshit and the dangling of the carrot that maybe someday you might get this if the dick is wet and the wind blows out of the northeast at 13 knots per hour. Fuck that bullshit. You just apply for other jobs, okay? You always apply. It's just like women. You get multiple girls, and you have multiple opportunities, and then you get to choose. Then you get to be picky. Then you get to like really bargain and leverage your position. So I would start applying for other jobs unless for some reason that would preclude you or encumber upon you scorn or, oh God, you shouldn't have done that. Like, I don't know what the employment environment is over there. But yeah, there's nothing. Go employ. Go apply for. And here's another idea. I know you Aussies had your experiments with socialism. You could apply for other jobs at other companies. It is possible. I don't know if you're going to get a lot more money if you're like I might learn some Excel skills. Like, oh, hot diggity, I know how to click and drag. I don't know if you're going to get a lot of job offers. But, yeah, there's nothing, you should do both. You're making it seem like an and, or, if, but, if, then, that, A, B. No, I think you can do A and B at the same time. Unless, again, I'm wrong and that would hurt your current chances. But yeah, here's the deal, dude. You're going to have to stay there. Your biggest asset is your girlfriend slash fiance. She's currently a nurse, so she's making more than you. She's going to be the breadwinner. She's going to be I wouldn't say necessarily the one that wears the pants in the family. It can be that the woman makes more, but the guy still wears the pants. But I would support her in every endeavor and make sure that she succeeds. I would even work another job. Because right now, you're talking piddly shit. You're talking your $30,000 Australian, $36,000 Australian. I would do whatever you can to help her. I know a lot of MGTOWs and virgins who have never seen the inside of a woman's vagina and don't know what it's like to have a penis shoved inside that. I know they're like, women are there to fuck you over and cut your dick off. I know that, like, they're the modern day flip coin of feminists. But if you really love her and this is where it's going to go and you guys are going to get married, I would support her every way you can, including working 2 jobs, because medical school is going to be a fucking bitch for her, and you should support her. And this is assuming you guys are going to get married. And then when she graduates and is about to become a doctor, if you guys want to have kids right away, I think that's a stupid fucking mistake. I think she should be a doctor at least for 6 months to get her bearings straight. Then she gets impregnated by you or some other guy. And then comes the kid, 9 months, so that she's got a year and a half. She takes a 2 to 3 week sabbatical. You guys take your vacation time, and then you're raising that kid, and she's the breadwinner. And you got yourself a nice nuclear family. And I will say it again, I don't care who the breadwinner is, there must be one person at home raising the children and one person making the money. And you will have that envious situation. But that's if you play your cards right. So frankly, your career don't matter for shit because you are that low rank. It's not to say you shouldn't aim for a $60,000 a year job. If you could get it, absolutely go ahead. Make as much money as you can. But the larger goal is to support your wife as she goes to medical school. And this also hinges on the assumption you guys will be married and stay married. But I don't see why you can't apply for other jobs. And I certainly would not listen or believe your employer say, we got it. Well, now, Bill, his name isn't Bill. Bill, I know we've been fucking. Now, I know. But you see, we're management and we're so much smarter because we have MBAs. We know what we're doing because we have gray hair. Do you see the gray hair? I even have some frosted pubes myself. So obviously, I know they don't know what the fuck they're doing. So you take it put it in your command, your control, start applying for other jobs within the company and outside of the company. They say, we found out you're applying outside the company. I'm like, I am always in the market for a better deal. There's nothing wrong with me applying for other jobs. And I think if they ever said, well, we're going to fire you, then you could sue them for a wrongful dismissal. What do they call it in Australia? My point is, don't think of it as an and or. It is both. You can apply within the company and make as much money as possible. But in the end, you are not the engine of the economic growth of your particular family. That would be your wife. She's the one doing the real work. So that's what I'd recommend, is you support your wife or to-be wife. MGTOW virgin towels can suck the dick in the comments section below. So, all right, that's all we got. You guys got questions. You need answers from a guy who actually has been laid and has pleasured his cock with the company of a woman's vagina. You could go to assholeconsulting.com. If you don't like that and you want to talk to Virgin Towels, you can simply search MGTOW discussion forums and talk to Bernard Chapin. Shame. Aaron Cleary, Jesus Christ. All right, that's all we got. assholeconsulting.com. Share friends, family, blah, 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 blah. All right, we'll talk to you kids later. Toodles.